On this auspicious occasion of Sri Radhashtami, the divine appearance of Srimati Radharani, today we will try to understand who is Srimati Radharani, why she is so special to all the devotees and also to Lord Krishna, and what is the qualification to understand Srimati Radharani, and how do we approach Srimati Radharani, and what are the misunderstandings or premature approach to Srimati Radharani. So these are the points we will try to understand. In Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Srila Rupa Goswami, after studying so many scriptures, Nana Shastra Vicharanaika Nipuno, Nana Shastra, studying the Vedas like Rig Veda, Ambrani Sukta, Upanishad, Puranas, Vedanta Sutra. Like this, after studying the Nana Shastra, so he gave one formula. He said, what is Bhakti? What is the definition of Bhakti? Kleshagni Shubhada Moksha Lagatva Sandrananda Shri Krishna Akarshini. He said, this is what Bhakti means. Shri Krishna Akarshini. The meaning of Krishna in Mahabharata, Bhishma Deva, he is one of the Mahajana. Mahajana means great authority. That Bhishma, he explained what is the meaning of Krishna. He said, Krishna means all attractive. Somebody who attracts everything. Not for some time. Sometimes in the material world, there are some things, like there are some flowers, they're very attractive. But for some time, they're attractive. After 3 days, if you come and see, they're no more attractive. So, but whether they're attractive to everybody, that's again a question. Attraction is there everywhere. Something is attractive. But all attractive. All. And all the time. That is the meaning of Krishna. Krishna means all attractive. That is the meaning of Krishna. But Shri Krishna Akarshini, there is something that attracts the all attractive Krishna. That is very fascinating. Krishna means all attractive. But there is something that attracts Krishna also. What is that? Bhakti. Bhakti is attracting all attractive Krishna. And this Bhakti, again, is experienced in multi levels, in multi varieties or in multi flavors. Like there is ice cream, but the ice cream has many flavors. The flavors give different experience of that ice cream, right? Same ice cream, but it is tasted in many, many flavors. Like that Bhakti, which is attracting Krishna, has got many flavors. And there are broadly categorized as 5 flavors. Shanta Rasa. Rasa means experience or flavors, you can say. So Shanta Rasa, Dasya Rasa, Sakhya Rasa, Vatsalya Rasa, Madhurya Rasa. In each rasa or each experience of bhakti, more and more it is intimate, or it is like in the milk. You take an example of milk. There is a regular milk. When you go on boiling that milk, the milk starts becoming thick. The water starts getting evaporated, and the cream of the milk start forming the layer, which we call it as malai. We say malai, cream. So the same milk, when you heat, boil, it starts forming malai, thick malai. More and more when you do, now it becomes khova, like that. So the same bhakti, at different levels, it becomes very more and more attractive to Krishna. Shanta Rasa, first of all, bhakti is attractive. Shanta rasa is like regular milk. And when you boil it more and more, it becomes dasya rasa. Again, when you boil more and more milk, it becomes even more malai, thick malai. Like that, it becomes sakya rasa, vatsalya rasa. And the final and the ultimate one is called madhurya rasa. So how do we understand this? Through some examples we can understand. At each level, bhakti of each level, how devotees, they deal with Krishna, it changes. Bhakti is what? Is our dealings with Krishna. What kind of dealings? It is loving dealings, loving affairs. Out of love. The moment we hear the word love, we should not imagine Bollywood love. We should be very careful. It is a very different topic. Love. Prema. It is not kama. It is prema. It is not some hormone love that we experience in the material world. It is transcendental love. It's beyond our material, mental feelings, mental emotions, physical body, hormone love. No, it is something connected to Atma. So, bhakti means the behavior of devotees with Krishna, activities of devotees with Krishna, and in response to that, what Krishna does, this is all called bhakti. So, bhakti is another name for love. So, how devotees behave with Krishna, it changes at different levels. At Shanta Rasa, from very far distance, you see Krishna, you see greatness of Krishna, and you feel very happy about it. First of all, you love Krishna. There is love. But what is my behavior with Krishna when I love Krishna? From very far, there is no personal dealings, but I just see how great Krishna is. Seeing the greatness of Krishna makes me so happy. And I maintain distance because that greatness of Krishna makes me feel that Krishna is so great. And I maintain distance. And from distance, I glorify Krishna. I appreciate Krishna. I enjoy that. I take happiness. Oh, Krishna is so great. This is called Shanta Rasa. Now, when the same Shanta Rasa, it develops even more. Now, the devotee's behavior with Krishna, there is some, not that you maintain so much distance. Now, the same devotee wants to do seva to Krishna. I want to do seva because you are so great and your greatness has attracted me. I'm attracted to your greatness. Like people say in any movies generally, how do they meet hero and heroine? How do they arrange the meeting? Because finally, you cannot suddenly start a movie where already hero, heroine are already in love. Such movie doesn't exist. First of all, they have to show people that there is one hero, there is one heroine. By seeing the greatness of the hero, the heroine started getting attracted to that person. That greatness can be in so many ways. It can be because of your physical power. It can be because your, how you look good, or you're so intelligent, or you're so kind, compassionate. There are many movies show in so many ways, and that makes people get attracted to you. In fact, there will be launching songs, how to launch a hero or heroine. And that song talks about how great that person is or how great that heroine is, something like that. So finally, greatness make all of us get attracted to that person. So when we get attracted to Krishna, and I'm so happy seeing the greatness of Krishna, that is Shanta Rasa. That is Shanta Rasa Bhakti. But now, because you're so great, I want to do something for you. I want to do some seva to you. And now it is the same bhakti is called Dasya Rasa. Dasya. Dasa means servant. I want to do seva to you. How? I want to do seva to you in a very specific way. In a way, how? Like for example, I will clean your house. I will iron your clothes. There are menial service, especially menial service. Menial service means it appears that you are in a very, very insignificant position to do that service. Like for example, Krishna takes his lunch. I want to wash his plate. So this is the feeling of Dasya Rasa. Oh, Krishna's room it is. I want to clean this room. I want to broom this room. I want to mop this room. This is the feeling of Dasya Rasa. I want to, this kind of sevas come under Dasya. So Krishna is saying, I want something from some shop. Somebody will go and bring it. So this Dasya Rasa, I will go, I will bring for you. Krishna is saying, I want some glass of water. Suddenly I will go, I will bring one glass of water. So these are all behavior of devotees in Shanta Rasa. It's also love. This is also bhakti. But this bhakti is expressed like this. And then same bhakti, when it advances even more, it becomes even more like the milk is becoming more and more thick like malai. So now Dasya Rasa becomes Sakhya Rasa. Like your servant, like driver, cleaning and all this thing. And you're doing this for many, many years. Now because of doing this, you have now become closer to that person. You're developed proximity. You become closer. Now you know what that person wants. Sometimes Krishna is saying, let's say Krishna is asking for some time. And you're telling Krishna, from morning already 5 times you have taken this. I think this is too much. Please don't take this. So now there is some friendship developed. What do you mean by friendship? You're able to behave with Krishna little freely. Till Sakhya Rasa, there is no such free behavior. There is distance. What Krishna says, do that much only. Let's say Krishna is saying, please go and bring apple juice for me, mango juice for me. Krishna, mango juice is not good for you. Don't talk too much. Whatever I say, do that much. So this is in Dasya Rasa. You cannot do extra behavior with Krishna when you are in Dasya Rasa. But if you are in Sakhya Rasa, you tell Krishna, why you are taking mango? It will create heat in your body. Something else you'll do. So this much freedom we have got with Krishna. This is because of same love. But it has now become more and more intimate with Krishna. This is Sakhya Rasa. There is some kind of friendship. So who was friends with Krishna? Arjun. Arjun was friends with Krishna. Hey Yadava, hey Sakheti, hey Yadava, Krishna, he'll talk because he's friends with Krishna. But please remember, Krishna is Supreme Lord. Even though you become friends with Krishna, you are still servant of Krishna. That never changes. That never changes who you are. You may be a friends. That doesn't mean that now you become equal to Krishna. Your behavior is like that. As if you are equal to Krishna, you are behaving as if. It is only if, but it is not in reality. Because Upanishads, the Vedas, they give this warning. You should never ever think that I become equal to Krishna. Na samaha, na adhikaha. Till now we have discussed becoming equal, but that is only in feeling, not in reality. So now, after this, now there is more than Sakhya Rasa. That is called Vatsalya Rasa. Like Yashoda, Devaki, or Nanda Maharaj, or Vasudeva, father and mother of Krishna. So they are behaving with Krishna with Vatsalya. Vatsalya means affection, especially parental affection. Even friend also has affection. Friends also have affection for their friends. But parental affection is little different. Like Mother Yashoda. So she thinks, I want to bathe. I want to, oh, Krishna, you become so dirty. What is this? You're playing around outside. See, all over your body you put mud and your dress has become so dirty. Come, I will bathe you. This is Vatsalya Rasa. Oh, Krishna, what is this? I want to decorate you. I want to bathe you. A friend doesn't think, I want to bathe my friend. No. There is affection, but that I want to bathe my friend. I want to feed my... Okay, we may say, come on, let's go, let's have lunch. We may invite our friends. Together, let's have lunch. With me, you also take. This is what friendship. Not that I will make you sit and I will take in my hand and I will feed into your mouth. So this has become parental affection. What is this? Krishna, you're not eating properly. Eat more. Like this. And sometimes when that Krishna is doing something so-called wrong, you can become angry. Like Yashoda was angry. Krishna, I heard you're eating mud. Balram came and complained. Krishna, in the Brahmanda Ghat, is eating mud. So Yashoda is asking, open your mouth, show me. So like this, some adhikar has come. See, this adhikar starts coming from Sakhya Rasa itself. When you become friends, there is some kind of adhikar. But that is very less. Dasya Rasa, no adhikar. Shanta Rasa, zero adhikar. At parental affection, Vatsalya Rasa, there is so much adhikar is there. Yashoda can order Krishna. You cannot go outside of the home. It's my order. Like this she can order. If Krishna disobeys that order, she will tell, bring one rope. I will tie your hands and legs. Sometimes they're naughty children. So parents tie their hands and legs. Otherwise you do so many, mischievous activities. So that Vatsalya Rasa, where you are able to control Krishna more. In bhakti, this is one element. The whole world is controlled by Krishna. Everybody is under the control of Krishna. Everybody is under the control of Krishna. Especially, we are all controlled by Krishna in the form of karma and kala. Guna, kala, karma. We are controlled. We have no, freedom. We can't think of, freedom for ourselves. We are controlled by Krishna. Krishna is a supreme controller. In Sanskrit, controller is called Ishvara. Who is called? Controller means what? Ishvara. So Krishna is called Ishvaraha Paramaha. Parama Ishvaraha. He is a controller of controller. There are many controllers and Krishna is the supreme controller. That supreme controller, Krishna, who can control him? There is nobody who can control from the position point of view. You cannot, to control Krishna in terms of power, you should be more powerful than Krishna. Only then you can control. When there is some, any game, sports, match, there are two people they're competing with each other. So the person, whoever is more powerful, they will be able to control the other person. If it is a kusti or if it is a wrestling match. So if you are more powerful, then you can control another person. So the Shastras say nobody is more powerful than Krishna. He is the most powerful in terms of power, in terms of position. Position, nobody is more than Krishna. Power, nobody is powerful than Krishna. But is it possible to control Krishna? That is the definition of Krishna. There is something called bhakti. There is something called love, where Krishna voluntarily comes under the control. Voluntarily. What do you mean by volunteer means what? Apne aap. On your own. If that is there, like for example, how to control you? The moment mother makes gulab jamun, by showing you gulab jamun, now come under control. Sit down here, only then I'll give you. Oh, please, 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 give me. You sit down there, I'll give you. Okay, I'll sit here. Why? Because I want gulab jamun. So you want gulab jamun, then you sit here. Sit silent. So like this. So you can control. So like that, if you want to control Krishna, you can only control Krishna through bhakti. Otherwise, there is no other. No one can control Krishna. He's supreme controller. Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, 29th verse. Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarva loka maha ishwaram maheshwaram. Maha means supreme, most powerful. Krishna is saying, I am the most powerful person. No one can control me. I am controlling everything. That Krishna comes under the control on his own. On his own, he comes under control through bhakti. And bhakti, again, this control, how much control is there? In Shanta Rasa, you cannot control Krishna. In Dasya Rasa, little bit, very, very less, almost zero. In Sakya Rasa, there is little control as a friend. And Vatsalya Rasa, there is so much control. And the last bhakti called Madhurya Prema Bhakti, there is 100% control. Krishna comes under 100% control in that bhakti called Madhurya Prema Bhakti. In that Madhurya Prema Bhakti, Krishna is fully controlled. So this is the levels of bhakti. Shantarasa, Dasya Rasa, Sakhya Rasa, Vatsalya Rasa, Madhurya Rasa. And because it controls Krishna 100%, who gets that much power to control Krishna 100%? So Krishna's own Shakti called Ahladini Shakti. Samvit Shakti, Sandhini Shakti, Ahladini Shakti. Like that, Krishna has got many Shaktis. In the Kathopanishad, it is described Parasya Shaktir Vividhaiva. Vividha means varieties. Vividhaiva Shruyate. Parasya Shakti. Para means not ordinary. They are extraordinary. They are not material Shaktis. Spiritual Shaktis. So Krishna has got varieties of spiritual Shakti. Among varieties of spiritual Shakti, Ahladini Shakti, his pleasure potency, his own happiness Shakti. That happiness Shakti comes as Srimati Radharani. We are also Shakti of Krishna only. All of us, every Jiva also is a Shakti of Krishna. So Jivas are also one type of Shakti of Krishna. Like that, all these different devotees are Shakti. So this Madhurya Bhakti, 100%. In that Madhurya Bhakti also there are levels. 10%, 20%, 50%, like that. 100%. 100% Madhurya Bhakti, that means 100% somebody can control Krishna in that love, in that devotion. And that is Srimati Radharani. And this is who Srimati Radharani. Radharani, Srimati Radharani is Krishna's Ananda Shakti. This Shakti of Krishna, who gives happiness to Krishna. Who gives happiness? How do you give happiness to Krishna? By controlling Krishna. This is very strange. How to give happiness to Krishna? How Krishna likes to take happiness? When you control him, he feels very good about it. In fact, in any love, this is a feature. In love, everybody likes to be controlled. Only in love, no one else. In office you go, there your manager wants to control you. Nobody likes that. We will have complaint. Why this fellow is controlling me this much? Like say, what time you are coming? What time you are going? Don't go out so early. This is controlling and we don't like that. Why you are controlling me? Like this we feel. So nobody likes to be controlled. But the moment there is love, and the person who loves you, and that person says, today can you come early? We like that. Oh, very nice. So if the loving person tries to control us, we like that. If the person does not love us, the person doesn't love me, but trying to control me, we hate that. We just don't like that. So Krishna, he likes this. He's very happy when the devotees control him. How can you control Krishna? You cannot control through your power because we are so small, we cannot control. But even though we are so small, we can still control Krishna through bhakti. Kleshagni, Shubhada Moksha Laghatva Sandrananda, Shri Krishna Akarshini, Shri Krishna Akarshini. It attracts Krishna, it brings under your control. In Hindi or in Sanskrit we say Vashikaran. What do you mean by Vashikaran? Vash. Vash means control. Krishna comes under control of devotees. Not that, I don't like to be controlled or I don't like to come under. No, Krishna voluntarily likes to come under control if you have bhakti. If you don't have bhakti, then there is no question of controlling Krishna. So once we have this background, then we have to understand like this: Shantarasa, Dasyarasa, Sakyarasa, Vatsalyarasa, Madhuryarasa. At every level, there is a different level of control. And where is the highest control? Madhuryarasa. In the Madhuryarasa also, there is 100% control. Somebody has a little less than that. So Srimati Radharani has 100% control over Krishna because she is the topmost devotee of Krishna. Who is Radharani? She is the topmost devotee. We should not misunderstand. Who is Radharani? Topmost devotee. Nobody can become equal to Radharani when it comes to bhakti. Why? Because she has got 100% control over Sri Krishna. Nobody has got that. There are other, like you can see, Ashta Sakhis are there. Lalita, Vishaka, Tunga Vidya, Chitra Devi, Ranga Devi, Sudevi, all of them. They also have love for Krishna. They also control Krishna, but not equal to Radharani. No one can control Krishna like Radharani. Actually, what does it mean? Controlling Krishna means what? Giving happiness to Krishna. More Radharani controls Krishna, more Krishna feels happy about it. So this is what we have done. In the material world, we cannot understand this. Right? So this is who Srimati Radharani is. She controls Krishna so much. See, generally what happens? Somebody, whom we like somebody, right? So they become angry at you. You say, okay, so what? You get angry and get lost. So that kind of relationship also exists. But if the other person becomes angry, that can fully disturb you. Can you fully get disturbed? Oh, this person has become angry. That much that person controls. You just can't do anything else. You lose everything. So that we see in Radha Krishna's behavior. When Radharani becomes angry, first of all, in Shantarasa, there is no question of becoming angry at Krishna. You become angry at Krishna, you directly go to hell from there in the Shantarasa. Because that kind of a control you don't have with Krishna that I'll get angry. Krishna, come, 10 o'clock, I'll get up in the morning and at that time I'll do Mangalarti for you. No, all this behavior is not allowed in Shantarasa. Dasyarasa, no. Like Hanuman is serving same Krishna in Dasyarasa. Dasyarasa is also love. There's so much love, but in a very different way. Very different way. Very different way. But here, Radharani becomes angry. Once in Barsana, so Radharani fully decorated herself. So in the very nicely Rupa Goswami mentions that she decorates herself to attract Krishna. This is how all of us also should know this. Devotees also decorate. Why do they decorate? so that Krishna seeing us feels happy. That should be that should be in our mind. Not that I'm decorating so that somebody will come and appreciate me. Your kurta is good, your dhoti is good, your sari is good, this is good, your hairstyle. No, whether devotees like or not, that is nice. But for us, Krishna should like us. So like that Radharani, Madhava Daite, she wants to make Madhava, Krishna happy, so she decorates. So one day she decorated herself, and so she asked Krishna, Krishna, how do I look? So she asked. So Krishna said, oh, you look so beautiful. You look like moon in the sky. By hearing this, Radharani got so upset and angry that you are comparing me to that moon in the sky, which has got all the black spots. She got so angry. She became upset with Krishna. She left that place and she went somewhere else. And when Krishna came to know that Radharani she has become angry, this all Rupa Goswami mentions, it's called mana. In Sanskrit, mana means extreme anger that you can't pacify that. So she entered into that mood of mana. So now Krishna is thinking how to make Radharani come out of that anger. See, then you can understand how much Krishna values Radharani. She got angry. Okay, let her be angry. After 2 days, she'll be all right. What option she has got? Okay, you get angry. Sometimes some children, they'll be upset and they'll be crying and they'll be angry. Sometimes parents say, you cry, whole day you cry. After that, you will come back to us. That is not behavior of Krishna with Radharani. Even momentary she becomes angry, Krishna takes it very seriously. That is the level that Srimati Radharani has influence over Krishna. But again, don't misunderstand. Krishna is Supreme Lord. That never changes. Na samaha, na adhikaha. It is Krishna. Out of bhakti of Radharani, out of bhakti, she brings Krishna under her control. This does not mean Radharani has become more than Krishna. No. This doesn't make it. The moment we get this kind of misunderstanding, we'll go to hell. This misunderstanding that anybody is equal to Krishna, anybody is more than Krishna, means you are going to hell. That we should know. Yes, Radharani has got so much love that nobody has got. Krishna has got so much for Radharani that he does not have that kind of love for anyone else. That does not mean that Radharani has become more than Krishna. Even Krishna, Radharani will not accept this. So Krishna got very worried. Now, how do I make Radharani pacify? So he approached Lalita Devi. She's a friend of Radharani. Can you please help me? How do I make Radharani become normal? No, she's very angry now. Better you don't go to her. No, please help me. How do I do? So because they all like this Radha, this Nikunjayono, Ratikeli Siddhyai, they know expert how to make Radha, how to make Krishna happy. So Lalita Devi, she decorated Krishna as one more gopi. They decorated Krishna as one more gopi and they gave a name also. They did Namakaran to Krishna. Your name is Shama Gopi. What is your name? Actually, Krishna's name is Shama. Sham Sundar, Shama. Radharani also has another name called Shama. Shama. In Sanskrit, the double A is Strilinga. One A is Pullinga. You should all know. Rama is Pullinga. Rama is Strilinga. Krishna is Pullinga. Krishna is Strilinga. Sometimes in social media, Pandits, they keep shouting, why you are saying Krishna, Krishna, it is Strilinga. You don't know Sanskrit. Double A is Strilinga, one A is Pullinga. This is Sanskrit Vyakaran. Okay. So, Shama is Krishna, Shama is Radha. That's why they say Shama, Shama in Vraj when you go. So, they then did Namakaran to Krishna. Your name is Shama Gopi. So, come, you become with us. So, Radharani was sitting on one of the mountain, on top of the mountain in Barsana. There are 4 mountains. So she was sitting on one of the mountains. She was very angry. She was not meeting anybody. So Lalita Devi, she said, my dear Radharani, so one gopi has come. She wants to, make you feel better. So how she will play veena. She's very expert playing veena. She'll play musical instrument. She will play some good music. When you feel upset and all, you'll hear some music. So Radharani was feeling angry at Krishna. So this new gopi has come and she'll play very nice veena like that. So she was brought, the new gopi was brought, and Krishna, who was in the form of Shama Gopi, he was playing veena. So he fully decorated like gopi, covered with pallu, and covered his face and playing veena, and also singing very beautifully, singing and playing veena and singing, started singing very nice things about Krishna. So actually Radharani's anger can be melted again by speaking about Krishna only. And who can speak better than Krishna only? Krishna can speak more, nice about himself. So Krishna was singing, playing veena, and slowly Radharani's anger, intense anger, melted. So like this, Krishna takes Radharani's anger very seriously. That is the kind of control that Radharani has got on Krishna. She can control Krishna. That Krishna can change his own form into a gopi form and comes and he pleads. And another interesting thing we see, okay, what is the difference between Vatsalya Rasa and Madhurya Rasa? In Vatsalya Rasa, Yashoda Devi or Nanda Maharaj, they are taking care of Krishna. They carry Krishna as a baby Krishna. They bathe Krishna, they feed Krishna, right? They also control Krishna, but they do seva to Krishna. But in Madhurya Rasa, only in Madhurya Rasa, Krishna does seva to the beloved devotees like Srimati Radharani. He does seva to it. So generally, in the Vedas, it is said, it is a warning given to all of us that nobody should take seva from Krishna. If you take any seva from Krishna, again, ghora naraka, andha tamas we will go. No other option. There are many levels of hell. The last level of hell is called andha tamishra. In Bhagavatam it is there. There we will go. What is that? That means from there you cannot come back. That is the kind of hell you will go. But that exception is given. Those who are in Madhurya Rasa, like Srimati Radharani, that Krishna does seva to Radharani. He will bring flowers to Radharani. He will comb her hair. He will decorate Radharani. So many things like this. He is playing veena to all those things. Of course, you can see that Krishna is riding chariot to Arjun, Partha Sarathi, right? This is little different from what he does to Srimati Radharani. So the point here is that we are trying to understand that Radharani is a foremost devotee of Krishna. She is the foremost devotee, Bhakta Shiromani. Nobody is equal to Radharani. So much so that she controls so much, Krishna, his dealings, his behavior, and Radharani's every mood affects Krishna. Radha is happy, Radha is angry, that affects Krishna. So this is the kind of bhakti that Radha demonstrates. Radharani demonstrates this level of devotion to Krishna. And this you can only find in spiritual world. Again, in the spiritual world, there are multi levels. For different rasas, different planets are there. Like for example, if you are in Dasya Rasa, there is Ayodhya planet, there is Vaikuntha planet, all those things. And then when you have this Madhurya Bhakti, so for such devotees, there is Goloka Vrindavana. In Golok Vrindavan, devotees have got Vatsalya Rasa, Madhurya Rasa, Sakya Rasa. These rasas are there. They can play with Krishna. They can become like parents to Krishna. They love Krishna. All this exists in Goloka Vrindavan. That is why the verse that we said that just like Krishna becomes Narayana, Krishna becomes Rama, Krishna becomes Narasimha, Vamana, same Krishna, isn't it? So like that, same Srimati Radharani, she becomes Lakshmi Devi. She becomes Rukmini, Satyabhama. She comes as Sita, same Radharani. At different levels, their behavior with Krishna is different. Same Radharani, in Vaikunta, she is called Mahalakshmi. In the Mahalakshmi, in Vaikunta, it is very rare, very, very rare. 99% or 99.99% Mahalakshmi will never get angry at Narayana. That's very rare. Only one exception is there. So, there she will be serving Krishna. So, but in Goloka Vrindavan, you find all this behavior of Radha and Krishna. So many varieties of pastimes. There is a quarrel. In Vaikunta, you don't find Lakshmi Narayana are quarreling. That's very disturbing for the devotees. What? Lakshmi Narayana are quarreling? Such a thing doesn't happen. It is unheard, unusual, unaccepted. That's why it is very different place it is. It's very different place. Like imagine there is a court, Supreme Court. The wife, Supreme Court wife has come and she's quarreling with the judge in front of everybody. It's so unusual and disturbing to see. The same wife at home, only when he is there, she's chastising husband. What is this? Why are you doing like this? So this is intimate. This is confidential. The word confidential means rahasya. Rahasya means not in front of everybody. Only those who can like it, those who can appreciate it, in front of them, this kind of behavior happens. And that is called Goloka. That is called Vrindavan. This does not happen in Vaikuntha. This does not happen in Ayodhya. This does not happen in Dwaraka. It happens only in Golok, where Krishna's consort can quarrel. Like Krishna is waiting at Govardhan, and Radha, Lalita, Vishaka and so many gopis, they're all carrying milk, butter, they're going. There is one place called Dan Ghati or Sankripur. So there Krishna stops Radharani and says, I am the tax collector. Give me tax. You cannot carry all these things. So Radharani says, oh, which type of tax collector you are? Who appointed you as a tax collector? I will not give you any tax. Like this. Sometimes there is a fight. One day what happened? All the gopis, they were harassed every day by Krishna and his friends for sake of this kind of tax. So one day decided, enough is enough. Today we will teach lesson to all these people. So what they did? They were all hiding in that Sankripur, in Barsana. So when Krishna came, his friends came. So they all attacked. They arrested all of them. And they tied their hands and legs. So in this way, all this cannot happen in Vaikunta, Ayodhya, that you're arresting Narayana and you're, all this is something unusual. So this is the level of intimacy. There is closeness. There is proximity. And Krishna enjoys this. And why are devotees doing this? Because Krishna likes it. Why do they do this with Krishna? Because Krishna enjoys that. So by seeing this, now some unqualified people, we will also quarrel with Krishna, like Radharani is quarreling. I will also get angry at Krishna the way Radharani. This no one cares. Nobody takes your anger seriously. Nobody, in fact, it becomes seva aparada. Because Krishna does not want you to do seva to him like that. Seva means doing what Krishna wants me to do. Krishna does not want me to behave like that. So I cannot behave like that. We should, that is called maryada. What do you mean by maryada? Means limits. So I should stay in my maryada. Otherwise it is called imitation. What do you mean by imitation? Mimicry. So mimicry, everybody may laugh, everybody may clap. That doesn't mean you become equal to that person. Isn't it? So we cannot imitate Srimati Radharani, the gopis of Vrindavan, Manjaris of Vrindavan. No! Not even in our wildest dream. Who is Radharani? In the Rig Veda, Ambrani Sukta, she says, who I am. She herself talks. She says, I am the one who gives birth to Lord Brahma. I am the one who gives birth to Lord Shiva. I am the mother. I am the mother of the whole universe. Whatever universe, how many universe? Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaki. Akhila, the word in Sanskrit, the Akhila means in English, you can't count. You can't. Infinite is called Akhila. Infinite universes has got infinite Brahmas. And all those Brahmas come from Srimati Radharani. How much big Brahma compared to ourselves, we can't even imagine. Because the word Brahma itself means very big. Brahma, Brihat means Brahma. Brahma is so big that we just cannot understand how big Lord Brahma is. That Brahma is not even one atom in front of Srimati Radharani. Not even an atom. Infinitely he is small. In front of Srimati Radharani. That Srimati Radharani who is giving happiness to Krishna, we should not think that she is an ordinary girl. She is not an ordinary devotee. What she is doing, I will also do. This is seriously dangerous. So our bhakti is called Vaidhi Bhakti. What is a bhakti that we all follow? Vaidhi. Vaidhi means in Sanskrit, Vidhi means rules. Rule means what? What is the meaning of rules? Niyama are rules. What does it mean? What do you think rules means? Rules means it's already predefined. It is predefined. Like for example, I'm driving. What is the rule? On the road I'm driving. What is the rule? Left side. So can I choose right side, left side? Do I have that freedom? No, already it is decided. That is why it is called rule. Rule means it's already decided. Left side only you should drive. You cannot drive on the right side. If you drive on the right side, even if you have valid driving license, you will still be fined. So the police, traffic police will come, they stop you and say, they'll say, we will put fine on you. No, why are you putting fine on me? You see how nicely, expertly I'm driving and see my driving license. Doesn't matter. You have broken the rule. So, Krishna is expecting all of us to behave with him as per rule. As per rule. And when it comes to Radharani, when it comes to gopis, they have no rules. They have, which is called Prema Bhakti. That is called Raganuga Bhakti. Raganuga Bhakti means no rules. However they want, they can do seva to Krishna and Krishna enjoys that. No rules. But all of us, we have rules. So we cannot compare ourselves with these kind of great devotees. It is seriously dangerous. So, after understanding who is Srimati Radharani, she is the greatest devotee of Krishna. She will never become equal to Krishna just because she controls Krishna. She never becomes more than Krishna. This is one dangerous trap. We should be careful. Nowadays, because of influence of Kali Yuga, so many dangerous gurus have come. See, if I am going to hell, we can say, that's very nice, all the best, please go. If somebody is decided, I will go to hell, what can be done? We feel sorry for you, but if you want to go, you can go. But they're all trying to convince remaining people, you also come with us. Together, let's go. Andha yatandhair upaniyamanam. If you want to understand Krishna, the only way you can understand Krishna is through Vedas, Upanishad, Vedanta Sutras, Itihasas, Puranas. There is no other option. You want to understand Radharani, Vedas, Upanishad, Vedanta Sutra, Puranas, Itihasas, no other option. Outside of this, You cannot understand them. This is the only way you can understand. But these people, they are trying to give some explanation about Radharani, explanation about Krishna, and those explanations are not there in Vedas and Upanishads. It is their own explanations. For example, okay, so for one example, Krishna is saying this, not anyone else, that we all have to do Ekadashi. If you do Ekadashi, you become dear to Krishna. We have to do Ekadashi to become dear to Krishna. There is no other option. If you don't do Ekadashi, there is no way we can become dear to Krishna. This is not an option. Ekadashi is not an option. Nowhere in the Vedas, Upanishad exemption is given. You are exempted from Ekadashi. No. Nobody is exempted from Ekadashi. But there are some unscrupulous people. So very dangerous people. They are telling, if you are a devotee of Srimati Radharani, you don't have to do Ekadashi. You don't have to do? Why? Because Radharani is so great. She loves Krishna so much and she controls Krishna so much. So you are a devotee of Radharani. So now you are also exempted. So this is a very dangerous philosophy. Where it is told in the Vedas and Upanishads like that? Where is a reference? Radharani does not do Ekadashi, understandable. She is devotee, but she does not have to do Ekadashi. She is not like a devotee like us. You understand? So she is not doing Ekadashi doesn't mean that you don't do Ekadashi. But the people in Vrindavan, there are some famous people in Vrindavan. So they teach this kind of philosophy. They say that you don't do Ekadashi because Ekadashi is very low level. When you do Ekadashi, you get Krishna Bhakti. But you have got Bhakti to Radharani. And these people promote Radha Bhakti. They don't talk about Krishna Bhakti. This is the danger. This is so dangerous. Promoting Bhakti to Radharani is such a great danger that they are saying no need to do any Bhakti to Krishna. Krishna is, what is Krishna? Krishna is lower than Radharani. This is their philosophy. Their philosophy is because you see how Radharani, she is so much controlling Krishna. See how Krishna is running behind Radharani. That means Radharani is so great. So better we become devotees of Radharani. So this is their philosophy. This philosophy is not there in Vedas, not there in Upanishads, not there in any Puranas. It's not there anywhere. But they are promoting. And sentimental social media followers are taking it seriously. Because they are not bothered whether it is there in Vedas and Upanishad. Some XYZ guru will tell, I will sentimentally follow this. So a bhakti which is not, the foundation of the bhakti which is not there in Vedas and Upanishad, utpataiva kevalam. Aikantiki bhaktir, harer bhaktir, utpataiva kevalam. It is there. In the Shastra it is said, if it is not there in Vedas, Upanishad, Itihasa, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Puranas, such bhakti is utpata. Utpata means danger. It is dangerous. Dangerous for you, dangerous for everybody. So they are saying that Radharani is greater than Krishna. So don't try to become devotee of Krishna. Become devotee of Radharani. Don't chant this Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna. It's all very low level. Chant Radha, Radha, Radha. So they are promoters of Radhanama Japa. They are promoting some Radhanama Japa. They are saying, देखो, स्वयं कृष्ण भगवान जाप कर रहे हैं, राधा रानी का नाम जाप कर रहे हैं. वो कृष्ण जाप कर रहे हैं. कृष्ण का आप क्यों इमिटेट कर रहे हैं? What Krishna is doing, it is up to him. Why are you imitating? Krishna is doing so many things. Krishna is lifting Govardhan Hill also. So why don't you also lift some Govardhan Hill? Why only you're repeating a few things, selective things. So their philosophy is Krishna. Because in once Shandilya Rishi came, so there is one pastime, and very beautifully Raghunath Das Goswami has captured this in one of his books. So, so many demons were coming in Vrindavan. So they were trying to attack Krishna. So Yashoda was very much worried. Safety, how to protect Krishna like that. So Shandilya Rishi came and she asked, can you give some mantra that so that keeps my Krishna safe and protected? So he gave Narayana mantra. You chant Narayana mantra, so if Narayana will protect. So she called Krishna, come here, sit in front of Shandilya Rishi, seriously learn this Narayana mantra. So Shandilya Rishi gave this Narayana mantra. He said, you should chant this. So Krishna is sitting and he's saying Narayana, 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 like that is. And it is his own name, right? So Krishna, in Bhagavatam it is mentioned, he likes to, like we like to talk about Krishna, we like to remember Krishna, we like to glorify Krishna. Krishna does same thing with his devotees. He likes to remember his devotees. He wants to take out devotees' name. So what happened? So he was chanting Narayana, Narayana, Narayana like that, but it was not very interesting to him. It is his own name. So he was feeling little disinteresting. And that time one parrot came from Vrindavan. The parrots are all assistants of Vrinde Devi. Vrinde Devi is the director of Radha Krishna's Leelas in Golok Vrindavan. So she has got millions of assistants. Their form is like a parrot. So they came and they gave some news what Radharani is doing in Barsana like that. So by hearing that Radharani, Krishna got excited. Oh, Radharani is doing this. So he started chanting Radha, Radha, Radha like that. And by remembering Radha, Krishna felt so excited. He felt moved so much, like by hearing some name, sometimes the tears come out when you have so much love for that person. So the tears started rolling down from the eyes of Lord Krishna. And Yashoda was cooking for Krishna in the kitchen. So she was seeing what Krishna is doing through the window. So she saw Krishna is chanting. So she assumed that Krishna is chanting Narayana mantra. And Krishna is also crying. So this is there. So they are showing this and saying, see, Krishna was chanting Radha's name. And he was crying. Krishna was crying by chanting Radha's name. So we should also chant Radha's name. And we should also cry like Krishna. So this is their philosophy. But this is very dangerous philosophy. This is not recommended. Krishna did not tell this. We should follow Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna has told. Krishna has told, control your mind, control your kama, control your krodha, control arishadvarga, isn't it? Control your body, control your sleep. We have no control over our sleep. We can't get up in the morning, but we want to chant Radha's name. We want to imitate Krishna. This is bogus. This is cheating. These things are not recommended. Chanting Radha's name is not recommended for people like us. Why? Because our consciousness is still material consciousness. What do you mean by material consciousness? For me, a man and woman means material man and material woman. Gender, the man and male and female gender for us is connected to body. But Radha and Krishna, they are Purushottama and she's Prakriti. So we cannot understand this. So when without purification, if we have not done tapasya, if our heart has not become clean, it has not become pure, especially pure from the material male and female form. Material male and female form. If you prematurely try to do Radha and all, it is nothing but manifestation of your material lust. It is a material lust. It is a material kama expression. It is a immature bhakti, premature bhakti. Like when there is a child in the womb. If it comes out early, it is called premature baby. And there are chances that it will die. More early it comes, more or less it cannot survive. So like that, without jnana, vairagya, bhakti, Jnana, Vairagya, Bhakti, without tapasya. If we do this kind of bhakti, will be like a premature delivery. Such bhakti will only create danger for us. It will not survive. It will create havoc in our life. We should be very careful. Don't be misled by this Bollywood presentation. I saw one reel on Instagram. It is nothing to do with a man or woman. In that video, it happened to be a woman. It's not that we are, targeting any woman. So in that, it's a podcast. So nowadays, all fools will come on podcast and speak any foolish philosophy. So this one woman has come. So she's a singer in a nightclub where alcohol is served. All that. Of course, that if somebody wants to do a profession, that's a different. But that is a kind of a profession you're doing, and you endorse alcohol consumption and all that, drugs consumption and all that. So she's sitting and she's saying, I went to Vrindavan and somebody introduced me to Radha, and from that time onwards, my heart has changed. And she's telling that person who's doing interview also, Radha, bolo Radha, 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 Radha. Like this they are doing all drama. What is your qualification? Who are you? When you have no purity, cheto darpanam arjanam bhavamaha davagni nirvapanam. When your heart is 100% clean, then some attraction to Krishna will come. Some attraction, not complete attraction. With no purity, so contamination, I am interested in all kinds of sinful activities in the material world, and simply sit and say, Radha, Radha. All this drama is simply to mislead people. Please don't follow such people. Suddenly, all this kind of people who are total in the bodily concept of life. At least even if you are in bodily concept of life, some level of bhakti you can do to Krishna. Some level. If you are in bodily concept of life, zero bhakti to Radha, it is impossible. You cannot understand who is Radharani as long as you think I am the body and others are also body and I have bodily attractions. I get attracted to another body. Then there is no question of understanding Srimati Radharani. Such people cannot be initiated into Radha Nama Japa. They cannot be initiated into Radha Bhakti. They cannot be initiated into some Radha, all these bhavas. This is total bogus and total cheating. So we should be very careful. It is not called bhakti. It is actually danger. We should be very careful. It doesn't matter who goes to such people, who is their follower, and how many followers you have got. What are you teaching is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And these people say, don't do Ekadashi, don't chant Krishna's name, and don't try to become devotee of Krishna, become devotee of Radharani, all this kind of wrong things. And then they say, okay, now what do? They dress themselves. They dress themselves like Radha. They dress themselves like gopis and they dance. They play some music and they dance and they say, ye dekho kitna sundar hai, kitna sundar drishya hai. So this is not so cheap. This is not so cheap. So Prabhupada has explained, Srimad Bhagavatam is called Krishna Samhita. What is that? It only talks about Krishna. So out of 18,000 shlokas, Pratama Skanda, Dvitiya Skanda, Tritiya Skanda, there are divisions. So about Krishna comes in the Dashama Skanda. Till Dashama Skanda, who is Krishna? How great Krishna? How powerful Krishna? That details only are there. Once you understand all that, then you see Krishna as Krishna as a Makanchor. Krishna is Damodar, Krishna is stealing butter. All this comes after understand how great Krishna is. And in that Srimad Bhagavatam, there is no direct description of Radharani because Shukadev Goswami. Who is Shukadev Goswami? Again, you should read. Srimad Bhagavatam tells he is a Mahayogi. Complete control he has got. It is said Shukadev Goswami was walking naked Why he was walking naked? He had become they are called, avadhutas. Avadhuta means they are not in material identities called man, woman, your woman. They have gone beyond all those things. They're called avadhutas, yogis, mahayogis. And Shukadeva Goswami is incarnation of Lord Shiva. That Shukadeva Goswami, who is a son of Vyasadeva, Mahayogi, Mahatapasvi, that Shukadeva Goswami, when he was walking, there were some women, they were washing their cloth and they were doing something. They did not feel uncomfortable. This is mentioned in Bhagavatam. By seeing this one young man called Shukadeva, because he was totally absorbed. That Shukadeva Goswami not even once chanted Radha's name in Bhagavatam because he felt he's so unqualified, he's not eligible to chant Radharani's name. So he did not chant Radharani's name in Srimad Bhagavatam. He said, I'm not eligible, I'm not qualified to say Radha. This is who? Shukadeva Goswami, who spoke Srimad Bhagavatam. And some chaprasi people, unqualified people, they are doing Radhanam Jap. It is nothing but an insult to Radha Krishna. It is an insult. It is apaman when we are unqualified. I have no tapasya, I have no jnana, I have no vairagya, no bhakti. How can I, shout and scream and, say I'm a direct devotee of Radharani, I'll chant some Radha name. All this is, we have to be very careful. Seriously, we have to be careful. Our devotion is to the lotus feet of Krishna. Not even lotus feet of Krishna. Our devotion is the lotus feet of our Guru. We are not even qualified to approach Krishna. So our bhakti to Guru becomes mature, then some bhakti to Krishna will develop. When our bhakti to Krishna develops, we understand who is Radharani, how she is so great devotee, how she is connected to Krishna, and how she is giving happiness to Krishna, how Radha Krishna are together enjoying. That we will understand. So please be very careful. Don't get cheated. Don't get misled. And, don't prematurely, immaturely think that I can chant. What did Prabhupada say? Prabhupada said in Vrindavan, the local Vrindavan people, not some migrants, local, those who are born Vrajvasis, they address each other. If they want to say, communicate something, they say Radhe, 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 like that. Some people who are influenced by this unqualified manner, they also imitate the same way, Radhe, Radhe, like that they say. Prabhupada said, we are not qualified. They are born there, they are Vrindavan Vasis, they have done so many janma tapasya to take birth there. They have the connection with Radharani to call like that, Radhe, Radhe, like that. We are not. We say Hare Krishna. We are, even if you want to say, we say Hare Krishna. We don't say Radhe, Radhe and all those things. So Prabhupada said this. So we should be very careful. We are not qualified. If you want to say, no, I want to chant Radharani's name, just close your eyes. Honestly, sincerely ask, have you become free from influence of any sex desire? If your answer is yes, I have zero influence of lust, I have no sex desire in my heart, then you become qualified to worship Radha Krishna. Otherwise, no. Zero. Otherwise, we have no qualification. That is why when Goswamis, they established temple, the temple name is Radha Govinda, Radha Ramana, Radha Madan Mohan. But when you go to temple and you see, you'll only see Krishna, you'll not see Radharani there. They did not keep any Radharani deity. Why? Because they said in Kali Yuga, ordinary people, they do not have qualification to see Radharani. They will misunderstand. They will think that she is like us. So the so-called unqualified attraction to Radha's name, Radha Bhakti, Radha's japa and all these things is nothing but manifestation of lust. Premature bhakti. So our bhakti is only to our Guru, our bhakti is only to Krishna, and we have to follow Vaidhi Bhakti. We are not qualified to do Raganuga Bhakti, and we can't even think of that, we cannot imitate that. So today, on this appearance day of Srimati Radharani, We have to understand Radharani as per great people. Like Sanaka Sanatana, Sanandana, Sanat Kumara, Sanaka Sanatana, Varnita Charite, Radhe Jaya Jaya, Madhava Daite. Madhava Daite, you belong to Krishna. You don't belong to us. So we do, our behavior with Radharani should be as Jagan Mata, Jagat Janani, Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaki. You are our controller, you are our master. This is how our behavior. You are our mother. We cannot have any other relationship with Radharani. We don't have adhikar to call Radha with her own name. Prabhupada said, you call Radharani as Srimati Radharani, not any other way. Not any other way. So like this, very carefully, we have to approach Srimati Radharani because her position, because even slightest mistake, if you do with Radharani, imagine the repercussion, the anger of Krishna you will have to face. How much Krishna likes Radharani, any misbehavior towards Radharani will also mean that much wrath we have to face from Krishna. Because Krishna will never tolerate offense towards his devotees. And who is the greatest devotee? Srimati Radharani. So any misbehavior towards Srimati Radharani, misunderstanding about Srimati Radharani will also cost us like that. That is why better to remain in our Maryada, better to always be in our safer zone, and better to always interact with Radha Krishna as per our qualification, within our limits. Don't try to cross the limit. If Krishna does not like your behavior towards Radharani, then our bhakti will be doomed. So with this, we will offer our prayers. As every day we offer our prayers, it's a beautiful prayers. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Pranamami. Pranam means what? What is the meaning of pranam? Means namaskara, obeisances. Always our position in front of Radharani is this. That means we are servants, nothing else. And as a servant means the most insignificant servant. And as a pranamami, Hari Priya, you are so dear to Krishna. You are dear to Hari, dear to Krishna. You are Vrindavaneshwari, you are the queen of Vrindavan. You control Vrindavan. Krishna belongs to you. So all that we can ask from Srimati Radharani is Krishna Bhakti. What we can ask from Radharani? Krishna Bhakti. Krishna Bhakti. Why? Krishna has told this in Narada Purana. Krishna is telling to Narada Muni, Satyam Satyam Punas Satyam. Narada Muni, this is the truth. This is the truth. And I once again confirm that this is the Satyam Satyam Punas Satyam. Vina Radhika Prasadena. Vina means without. Radhika Prasadena. Without the blessings of Srimati Radharani, without the mercy of Srimati Radharani, Vina Radhika Prasadena. Mat Prasada na labhyate. Na labhyate. One cannot get my blessings without the blessings of Srimati Radharani. So Krishna has already told, if you don't make Radharani pleased, you will not get my blessing. So better we don't misbehave with Radharani by calling her name in an inappropriate manner. Radharani never said that you chant my names. So why are we chanting her names without qualification? So all this kind of bhakti we have to avoid. Karunam Kurumai Karuna Bharite. What is our opinion about Srimati Radharani? Karunam Kurumai Karuna Bharite. Bharana means full, filling. So Radharani's heart is full of compassion. Full of compassion for us because we are children of Radharani. We are all children, like Brahma is also child. So we are also children. So we are all children of Srimati Radharani. Karunam kurumai. Oh my dear mother, Srimati Radharani, your heart is full of compassion. Look at me. I'm separated from you. I'm away from you. I'm supposed to be with you. You're my mother. Like a child that cries when it is separated from mother. When you are separated from mother, you cry. Seriously, you cry. With that mood, with those emotions that you are my mother, I am separated from you. I am suffering without you. Please accept me back. Take me back. I want to be with you. You are my mother. And you have so much compassion. What is the meaning of that? The moment a child cries, mother will not say, let him cry. No. The mother will immediately come, pick up the child. That is the heart of mother. Like that, when we cry, mother will come and take us back. And Prabhupada said, crying means what? Crying means chanting Hare Krishna mantra. So Prabhupada said this is genuine cry. When we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, it means you're crying. You're crying for Radharani's blessings. When you cry nicely, so Radharani will come, pick you up and take you to Krishna, Father. In fact, we also chant Radharani's name. But as per our qualification, we chant. So Prabhupada said in the Hare Krishna mantra, the Radharani's name is already there. Hare means Radha. But because we are not qualified, we cannot imitate, we cannot misbehave. So we don't chant like that, Radha, Radha and all that. So the recommended name for us is Hare Krishna. So in that Hare Krishna mantra, the word Hare means, oh energy of Krishna. That is Srimati Radharani. So we are also chanting Radharani. But we chant as per Shastra, as per Guru Vakya. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chittate Koriya. Guru Vakya is chant Radha's name in the form of Hare Krishna mantra. So in this way, we chant, and crying means chanting Hare Krishna mantra. And when we chant Hare Krishna mantra, we are crying. And when you cry sufficiently, Radharani will come, she will look at us, she will pick us up, and she will take us to Krishna. So this is our prayer to Srimati Radharani on this divine appearance of Srimati Radharani called Shri Radhashtami. Bolo Shri Radhashtami Maha Mahotsav ki, Srimati Radharani ki, Barsan Dham ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.